Word to one, I don't know who needs to hear this, but talk less and act more. What's up, it's Gene. This word to be great. I think we need to talk about this because a lot of us talk is stronger than our action. Now I want to talk to you about this topic, but if you don't have several minutes to hear this, I encourage you to go watch a cat video or a dog video or something like that that's going to be more aligned with what you want. But if you're an individual, you're tired of talking about your dream and you're ready to act, you're ready to make that great vision become a reality, we need to discuss this because it is time to start taking the actions necessary to make your dreams come true. Years ago, I was at a friend of mine's party and we was having a discussion and he introduced me to his daddy. Now his daddy was a very charismatic guy. He was very enthusiastic. And he walked up to me and he said, "Hey man, I make music, I have a band, this is something I've been doing for years." And then he started asking me about my life and I told him I was in the process of living my dream of authorship, of having a business, to be able to speak like I'm doing right now. And as we kept having a conversation, he kept telling me about this band. He said, "Our music is nasty. We're one of the greatest bands out there. We have all these tracks." And I was getting very hyped up about it because the more he talked about it, the more interested I became in his band. But then I asked the question, "Where can I buy your music? When's the next time y'all playing?" And he said, "We haven't even created an album yet." He said, "We just never got around to it. We've been talking about it. We've been saying we want to do shows. It's been 20 years and we still haven't did it." You see, that man did like you probably doing. Your talk is stronger than your action. You're spending your time talking about a dream that you haven't even acted on. And as long as your talk is stronger than your action, you're never, ever, ever going to realize your dream. So let's talk about ways you can take action. Number one, I want you to think about this. What are some of the actions that the people took that are living a dream that I want to live? Because they all have to start somewhere. It had to be something very simple. For in my case, in order for me to become an author, the action that I had to come up with was an idea. What do I want to write about my life? What is something I went through that will relate to others? And what that was is when my daddy left. And that's how I came up with the idea of writing the book, Overcome Your Empty Closet. Number two, you want to find people who have already done what you're doing and either get them to coach you, mentor you, or give you some valuable advice that will help you to start taking action on the idea that you have. See, in my situation, I knew I wanted to be an author. So when I was in a speech club, I found this lady who had written 6 books and I asked her to be my coach. I hired her, she helped me through the process, and that allowed me to become an author. And you have to do the same thing with your dream. Reach out to people online, through social media, through email. Ask these people to be your mentor. Ask them to coach you. Because what that's going to do is get somebody in your corner that can motivate you, that can encourage you and help you to develop the practical steps that will allow you to take the actions necessary to realize your dream. 3, you got to take action. I'm always going to talk about the importance of taking action. See, it's so easy to get caught up in the mindset that I'm going to find all this knowledge. I'm going to learn as much as I can. But when you get caught up in analysis paralysis, that's when you analyzing things so much and you're not taking action, you're going to stay in the situation that you're in. So you must act. Write on the calendar the day that you're going to act on your dream and execute on that day so you can start moving forward and realize your dream. Word to one, it's time to start making sure that your actions are more stronger than your words. So today is the day. Start taking action on your dream and talk less because you are worthy to be great. Word to one, are you tired of feeling stuck, lost, and unfulfilled? And you ready to start taking responsibility for achieving your greatness so you can take control of your life? Click the link below and get my premium ebook, Worthy to be Great, that is filled with the practical principles that allow me to transform from a 9-to-5 cubicle slave to a disciplined man, consistently building my dream, and I promise you they can help you do the same. With the premium ebook, you will get 2 bonus programs. My 22 video program, How to Build Self-Discipline to Achieve Your Greatness, as well as my 30 Days of Self-Discipline program. Both are filled with self-assessment worksheets and activities that will help you hold yourself accountable as you build the life you want. If you're serious about taking control of your life, get the Word to Be Great Premium Ebook. If you act today, I'm also going to throw in the audio book, and you will get all this value for the limited low price of $47.